refreshing stories.
My name is Kana. I live with my husband and our daughter Aki, who is going to be turning 4 years old this year. We're a happy family of 3, and every day of my life is full of love and peace. Phew, I barely made it in time. I'm so glad I made to pick up Aki from preschool right before she gets out of class. Hey Kana, how are you? Oh Maya, I'm good, how are you? I'm good, thanks. You barely made it in time again today. You're always coming in the last minute. I'm always worried about you. Yeah, today I underestimated how much cleaning I needed to do at home. And yesterday, you said you underestimated how much cooking you need to do, right? You can be pretty airheaded sometimes, Kana. Oh, look.
Mommy, I'm back!
Welcome back, Aki. How was your day? Did you have fun at preschool today?
Yeah, today we sang a lot of songs in class.
Oh my, isn't that nice? Well then, when we get home, will you sing a few of those songs for me, Aki?
Yeah, but you know what, Mommy? Before we do that, I want to play with Ruka and Yuki today after school.
You want to play with Ruka and with Yuki, huh?
That's okay, right? I can play with them, right? They're my best friend.
It looks like Ruka also wants to play with Aki, so that's totally fine with us, but, well... Oh dear, Yuki, do you really want to play with those two again? Crap, there she is. Oh, Miss Sana, hello, how are you? Good afternoon, Miss Kana, Miss Maya. It looks like my sweet daughter wants to play with your Ruka and Aki, so shall we go to the usual park again today? Sure, sounds great. Yes, how lovely, let's all go together. Is that so? Well then, I'm going to get Yuki dressed in her outside clothes. We would be ashamed to ruin this outfit. Oh, sure, we'll see you later then. These girls really are such good friends, they always want to play together. Yeah, and of course, I am really happy about that. I'm glad Aki has such great friends, but it's okay, Kana. I totally understand what you want to say. But we have each other, and it's only for a little while. We can do this. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Even though my life was full of peace and love, there was a small part of it that always felt like hell for a few hours. And now was any time that I would speak with this woman, Miss Sana. I've been meaning to ask both of you this, but are you okay with not changing your child's clothes when you let them play in a place like this? Aren't they going to get dirty? What? What do you mean? I actually sent Aki to preschool in clothes that are fine to get dirty to begin with, because she's going to be playing with other kids all day anyway. I do the same thing with my daughter, Ruka. What? Oh dear, and you don't feel sorry for your child to do that to her? Sorry for her? That's right, because my sweet little Yuki goes to preschool wearing expensive brand name clothes. The least I can do to make sure she's dressed well, and even though your daughter's friend is wearing such proper clothing, I can't believe that you'd be able to let your own child wear such dirty clothes. Those poor girls. Is that so? But, well, I think it's a little bit early for my daughter to be wearing brand name clothes anyway. Oh my, oh dear, pardon me. You know, because my family has a lot of money, I suppose you and I have different values when it comes to these things. You say that, but I do feel like Yuki's always wearing some pretty old brand names. Did you just say something? No, nothing at all, don't mind me. And honestly, I'd be asking you two the same thing. Aren't you both embarrassed to be wearing such cheap clothes all the time, Miss Kana, Miss Maya? Even if you become a mother, you're still a woman, aren't you? You should take more pride in your womanhood. Oh, well, until I came to pick Aki up, I was just cleaning the house, so... What? Cleaning? Oh my, that's right. Peasants have to clean their own houses by themselves. That's right. I completely forgot. Oh dear. Excuse me? You know, because my house is pretty giant, right? There's certainly no way that I would be able to clean that house all by myself. That's why our family is a hired helper to do all the chores for us. Well, I suppose for people that are peasants like you, that's completely out of your reach, isn't it? This is it. Every single time that I see Miss Sana, all she does is brag about herself the entire time and how rich she is. To be honest, I'm so tired of it.
This is so fun, Ruka, Yuki.
But Yuki is Ruka's friend, so I don't want to cause any problems for her sake. You know, just the other day, I had to go on a business dinner with my husband to a really expensive, delicious restaurant. Oh, did I mention that my husband is CEO? Yes, I've heard many times now. But even still, how long am I going to have to listen to this? And then one day, we were all participating in a parent-teacher meeting for the preschool. Thank you all very much for taking time out of your busy schedules to be here today for the parent-teacher meeting. Today, we gathered you all here to talk about the school field day that's going to be happening 1 month from now. The field day? Wow, time sure does fly. It's already that time of year. You know, Ruka's already practicing for the races. She's been running around at home every day. On the day of, we are going to be having the field day at the preschool playground that you are all familiar with. With all the students participating, we don't have enough staff to look after all the children and parents. So we were hoping to ask for a few volunteers to help with overseeing the field day with us. I see. Well, there are going to be a lot of people with all the children and their families involved, so I can understand why it'd be difficult for the teachers to manage it all by themselves. And now, in order to select these volunteers fairly, we would like to draw names out of a hat to decide who will participate out of the parents. Draw names out of a hat? Well, I'm sure everybody's busy here and nobody wants to do it, so that does sound fair. Well then, I'm very sorry to trouble you, but if the front row can please come up here in order and...
This must be a joke. Absolutely not.
What? Miss Sana, are you okay?
Am I required to participate in this draw? What if I don't want to become a volunteer?
Yes, I'm afraid we do need the help of the parents for this field day, and so the volunteers will be drawn out of a hat and everybody will take turns. For those that are selected this time, we'll be sure to take your names out of the drawing for the next school event, so we hope for your understanding in helping us make this field day a success for all the students.
Excuse me? So, does that mean that even if I don't have to volunteer this time, that means that I might have to volunteer for the next event anyway?
Miss Sana, I'm sure all of us moms here are busy with our own lives, but this preschool looks after all of our children while we're busy. So I think that'd be best if all of us can help each other out and...
Help each other? Yeah, right. That's not something for someone like me to do.
What?
And first of all, if this is a volunteer work and you're not going to get paid, then that's something that the peasant should be doing. At the very least, it's certainly not a job that someone like me, as a member of the upper class, should have to lay a finger on.
Did she just say peasants? Miss Sana, don't you think you're taking this too far?
How am I taking this too far? I'm only stating the facts. And look at all of you gathered here today. Everybody looks so cheap. Nobody is here on my level. I'm not the same kind as you all.
Pardon me, Miss Sana, but please.
And you too, Miss Teacher. I can't believe that you would try to make me do something like this. How distasteful and disgusting. I'm sorry, but I'll be leaving for today and excusing myself. Goodbye.
Oh, Miss Sana, wait! She's gone. No, this is not okay. Regardless of the situation, that attitude is outrageous. Who does she think she is, calling us peasants, or saying that we look cheap? Well, even if this is how she normally acts, that was way too much. Oh dear. Even the teacher's troubled. I feel so bad for her. If it's all right with everybody, I would be happy to draw out of the hat for Miss Sana as well. And so 1 month flew by from that incident end. But then, in the end, I ended up pulling the volunteer tab for the field day today. My luck is super bad. Well, I also ended up pulling a tab to volunteer today, so I'm just glad that I can volunteer with you, Kana. And plus, the teacher seemed really relieved, so I think you did a really good thing. Maya, you always know what to say. Thank you. I'm also really glad I'm volunteering together with you. We had to do a lot of work together to get to today, but we finally made it to the field day anyway. I can't wait. That's right. And plus, we finished up most of our tasks already anyway. I think the only thing left is to direct the traffic when everybody arrives, right? I'm pretty sure the parents should be arriving pretty soon and the parking lot will be busy. You're right. Well then, why don't we head towards the parking lot and get ready? Oh, that reminds me. I left my water bottle in my car. I'm gonna go get it really quickly. You came here in your car today, Kana? That's right. You know, because I was in charge of getting all the drinks and snacks prepared for the volunteers today. I had a lot to carry, so I just thought it'd be easier to bring the car. That makes sense. Wait, Kana, that car, isn't that... What? Wait, it's that... Whoa!
Well, good morning, Miss Kana, Miss Maya.
Sana? You're here very early.
Well, I need to make sure that I get the best seats for my sweet Yuki. And plus, I could say the same to you. You're very early. Oh dear, are you a volunteer for today? You must be working so hard.
Even though I'm here having to volunteer in your place.
By the way, is that car over there your car?
Oh yes, that's my car.
A minivan? Just as I expected, a little peasant car for a peasant.
What did she just say?
Look at this. I drive a luxury international car imported from overseas. You must be jealous, aren't you?
Wow, how amazing. It does look very cool.
Right, doesn't it? You know, the design is so much better than anything domestic and it runs so nicely. You know, once you start driving a car like this, you'll never be able to go back to driving a minivan. And you know, cars are always steered up by people, and so it's important to ride a car that suits you and your means. To that point, the fact that you are driving a minivan, Miss Kana, well, perhaps I can understand it. It suits you so well.
Ugh, I can't stand this anymore. I've had enough. Whoa, what's the matter, Maya?
Hey, isn't that car that really special one? Oh dear, Miss Maya. For an average peasant, you seem to have pretty good taste. That's right, this car is from that famous international maker, and the price is also… Oh no, not yours. The car I was talking about was actually Kana's car.
What? Mine?
Yeah, is that a brand new car?
Yeah, it is, but what about that?
Hadn't I told you this before? I worked at a used car dealership, and I actually have a certification as a car appraiser. I love cars.
What? Really? That's amazing, Maya. I had no idea.
So would it be okay if I appraise your car? I'm really curious about it.
What? Right now? That came out of nowhere, but sure. I'm totally okay with it if you want to.
Whoa, yes! I'm obsessed with my work, so I'm so excited. Well then, just wait a few minutes for me. What a strange woman she is, appraising such a stupid little minivan like that. Anybody can tell that it looks cheap. What's the point of appraising it? Kana, this is a really amazing car.
What?
Excuse me? You're telling me the minivan is an amazing car? That's right. With all the options added on, this car costs well above $20,000. $20,000? This thing? It's actually a really popular car. So much that's backed up on orders and you can't get them right now. There's such a long wait list for it. You really shocked me, Kana. I didn't know that you were driving a car like this.
Actually, my husband bought me this car recently, so I didn't know how much it cost at all. I didn't even know that it was such an amazing car.
Your husband sure has great taste. This car is so hard to get these days. Hey, Maya!
Whoa, what's the matter, Miss Sana?
What about my car? What? If a stupid minivan like that is going to cost so much, then my imported car is going to be way more than that, isn't it? I wonder if it's going to cost over $100,000. If you really want me to look at it, then I can, but I don't think that you should have your hopes up too much. Oh, well then, could you please go ahead and take a look at it? She's not even listening at all. Sure, I'll do it right now. I'm very sorry, Miss Kana. Even though you're finally able to get a compliment because I'm here to one-up you, it's worthless.
I don't mind that at all, though.
Yeah, just as I thought. This is… So, how is it? Do you have the results? Do you know how much it costs? Yeah. I knew it. It's such a high-end luxury car that it only takes you a matter of moments to figure out. It's about 10 years too old, so even if you sold it, it's probably going to be about 5. Oh, Miss Kana, I'm so sorry. Did you hear that? Looks like my car is worth $50,000. It would be $5,000. Oh, please, Miss Maya. You don't need to keep complimenting it so much. Wait, did you just say $5,000? That's right. When it comes to cars like this, if it's not the newest model, then it's hard to get a good price on them. They look cool upon first glance, but if you're asking me if they're expensive, to be honest, it's a bit of a gray area. There's not much value to this. What? What did you just say? How dare you? You don't know anything, do you? Excuse me? No, I'm only telling the truth. This is my job, and I wouldn't lie on the job. Well then, Miss Maya, you must be a car appraiser that can't do your job properly.
Excuse me? Sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. Why does this mean that Maya can't do her job properly?
Because it's obvious. There's no way that flimsy, stupid little minivan can be sold for that much money. And that my luxury car would be that cheap. No matter how you think about it, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, there you are, Sana!
What? Who is this?
Why did your brother take the car out of the garage today just to come to this?
Oh, honey, perfect timing.
Honey, which must mean that this is Miss Sana's husband?
That's right, my husband, the CEO.
Sana, stop that.
And honey, listen to this. These people are trying to say that my luxury car is only worth $5,000 if we sell it. Can you believe it? There's no way that it's cheaper than this stupid little minivan. She's saying she's some car appraiser or whatever, but she's probably just trying to find any opportunity to make fun of me.
Oh, so you only brought the car because you wanted to brag to your friends today.
Shut up! Come on, honey, aren't you angry when they talk about our car like that? You need to tell them and put them in their place.
No, because what she's saying is correct.
Excuse me?
Just as she said, this car has severely gone down in value, especially over the last few years. And plus, it already has about 200,000 miles on it, doesn't it? It's not going to be able to sell for much with that either.
What did you just say? In that case, then let's purchase a much better car. My pride could never allow myself to lose to peasants like them.
We can't do that.
But why not? We're rich.
This is a good opportunity for me to tell you this. But actually, right now, our company business isn't doing well.
What did you just say?
And that's why I can't let you spend whatever you want like I used to before. If anything, we're not going to be in good shape unless we save more. And that's why I've been meaning to talk to you about this. I was just thinking that we should stop hiring the helper and that we need to move into a smaller house.
What are you saying? You're joking, right? I'm not going to believe this. I don't believe you. I refuse.
But even if you say that you don't believe it, the facts are the facts. Wait, isn't that...
What? No way. Whoa, you scared me. Don't raise your voice like that. What's the matter, Miss Maya? No way, that car. I can't believe it. That car's a premium limited edition car. I never seen one before in real life, and it's right here in front of me. Excuse me, what did you say? As somebody who loves cars as much as I do, that's what I'm saying, and there's no doubt about it. That's a car that there are only a handful of them out in the world. They're so hard to find. That's a car that probably costs more than $500,000. That's what they call a true luxury car. It's so beautiful. No way! There's no way that there's anybody that wealthy in this preschool, even wealthier than me.
Hey, Kana! There you are! I came here early, just like you told me to get a good spot to see Aki.
Oh, honey, hi.
Did Kana just say, honey?
Wait, does that mean that Kana? Could it be? Yeah, that's my husband, and that's his car.
Very nice to meet you all. Thank you for always looking after Kana and Aki.
Does that mean that the car, it belongs to Miss Kana? No way, no way. This has to be some kind of mistake. This has to be some kind of a joke.
That really shocked me. I never even seen that car in real life before. Kana, why does your husband drive such an expensive car? And that car is so rare. Who knows? I don't know anything about cars, so I don't know the value of anything that we have.
Mr. Ichigo Tani? Is that you? The CEO?
Excuse me, CEO?
Oh dear. If it isn't Mr. Suzuki, what a coincidence to see you here, and on a weekend. I should be the one saying that to you, sir. I had no idea that your child was going to the same preschool as mine. What an honor this is.
Hey, honey, what's going on? What was that supposed to mean?
This gentleman is the CEO of the extremely famous company Ichigo Tani Corporations. I'm sure you know about it, Sana.
Wait, what? Did you just say Ichigo Tani Corporations? As in that Ichigo Tani Corporations? That top international class major company!
What? No way! Kana, why didn't you ever tell me that? I had no idea your husband was the Mr. Ichigo Tani. What? It's not like anybody asked, and it didn't seem that important.
Anyway, back to what we were just discussing, Sana. About that, the only reason why my company is able to survive right now is thanks to none other than Mr. Ichigo Tani and his company.
Survive? Thanks to Mr. Ichigo Tani?
Yeah, that's right. It's all thanks to Mr. Ichigo Tani. No matter how much our business has been falling, Mr. Ichigo Tani has still continued to purchase our technologies, and he's even invested in our company to save us from bankruptcy. So the only reason why our company has been able to continue on right now without collapsing is all thanks to the help of Mr. Ichigo Tani.
No way! But that's Kana's husband!
Please, Mr. Suzuki, there's no need to exaggerate. I'm sure things are very difficult right now, but your company has some truly great technologies, so I know you'll be back on your feet in no time. We look forward to continue working with you. The pleasure's all ours. Thank you so much for all of your help, Mr. Ichigo Tani.
Wait a minute. So then what does this mean? I thought that I was above all of you, but that means that Kana's actually more of a celebrity than I am, and that not only that, but from now on I'm about to have become a peasant. This is a nightmare. This can't be.
Miss Sana, don't you think it's about time you stop calling people peasants or celebrities and being so judgmental about others based on their income? It must be some kind of fate that our children are going to the same preschool, that we all met like this. It shouldn't matter who has more money or who's wealthier than the other. Or what kind of cars that we drive. We can get along, especially for the sake of our children, can't we?
But Miss Kana,
Come on now, if you have that look on your face, Yuki's gonna be worried about you. Isn't that right, Maya?
Yes, that's right. At the end of the day, we're all mothers, and we all go through our own struggles. So, as fellow mothers, we should all help each other out. Especially today, which is a school field day that we all been waiting for, that our little girls are so excited about. Miss Kana, Miss Maya, even though I was as much of an obnoxious person, you still say such kind things to me.
Oh, so you actually knew how obnoxious you were.
No, but you're right. I was. I'm very sorry about my behavior until now, and about the volunteer stuff and about your clothes, and for bragging so much all this time. I know that this might be too late, but if it would be all right with you two, I would like to start over as friends.
Of course, Miss Sana. Let's all sit together and cheer on our little girls in the field day today. From that day forward, Miss Sana completely stopped bragging to us and also stopped belittling us as well. After that field day, she became a completely different person. Not only that, but she started proactively participating and volunteering in other school activities, and nowadays she's become a leader amongst the moms. The three of us get along just as much as our daughters do. We have a lot of fun together, and it's been really great. With that, my life was able to regain its peace, and I've gained a new friend. For the next school activity, Miss Sonic even volunteered from herself to take charge and help all the teachers at the preschool. Aki and my husband and I are already looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.